Okay, welcome to a live stream on Evochron Legacy, and this is a space sim game. And I figured I would just give it a go on a live stream and see how it goes. So I think what I'll do in this one, I'll probably just see if I can do a few contracts and see how that goes. So. Okay, so what have we got available here in this space station? Where are we first of all?
Docking tractor being disengaged.
Okay, so we are in the Sapphire region, right in the middle of the quadrant, and that's pretty much a disputed area, so we might get into some trouble in this area with enemy ships and stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes. Probably won't do too many battles or fights because this ship isn't really kitted out for fighting too good. So it's more of a transport civilian build and for mining and stuff like that. So what have we got going on here contracts wise? ALC will hire a mercenary to deploy a constructor sensor station at the designated waypoint. That's doable. 29,000. Search for and recover a lost item that crash landed on the surface. 70,000. Deploy a constructor sensor station. So there's only 2 contracts. Okay, well let's do this one then, and we'll see how it goes. So we got to search and recover for a lost item that crash landed somewhere on the surface of the planet. Fly to the waypoint, search the area, recover the item, and then return it to a city. So actually we can't accept that here, we have to land on the planet to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually I'm going to have to sell some stuff here, so I'm going to sell my diamonds and platinum. Clear out the cargo bays.
Docking tractor being disengaged.
And away we go.
You are clear to depart through gate 3.
Okay, pick up some speed. Okay, so let's check our nav map, and we gotta head to one of these cities to accept the contracts. So let's head to the main city. I'm just going to put a waypoint close to it here, and then we're going to jump.
Station update. Traffic is moderate. Observe radar activity and follow traffic guidelines.
Okay. So we're on the dark side of the planet. So we're going to activate low light mode. See if we can find this city, which I cannot see at the moment. That's interesting. I do not see the city. See if we can jump a little bit closer, perhaps. Where's that waypoint? I'd only jump there. Oh yeah, so let's put the waypoint directly on the city actually. So just right click on it. That'll tell us exactly where it is. So it's over here. 251k away. Oh, I really jumped a little bit far away. But let's pick up full speed. We could probably jump a bit closer actually. Let me see if we can jump a bit closer. You gotta be careful because if you jump too close to the planet, you will crash into it and die. Here's our station. A bit closer to it this time. Okay, so when you're approaching the planet, you have to keep your speed below 3,000 or you'll burn up in the atmosphere. So we're down 3,900, so I'm going to bring this down, reduce the IDS down to level 6 on this ship, should do the job. That might actually be a bit too quick as well. So let's bring it down to 5. And that'll put us at 2890, which is grand for safe travel through the atmosphere. Okay. So let me just put a waypoint on the city so we can see our distance. 31k.
Caution. Entering gravity field.
If we came a bit closer, we could actually open up a trade request, but he's a bit too far away. So we'll look at our ship from the outside. It's actually the Falcon frame. It's hard to see because we're on the dark side of the planet, so everything's kind of hard to see.
Avionics switched to
Okay, we better get back in here and make sure we don't crash into the ground. Range, nearly there. Okay. Touchdown. Okay.
Tractor beam engaged.
So let's accept this mission. We gotta recover lost item and return it to the station. So our city, accept, and let's go find that item. So we have a nav point plotted in automatically for this contract, and it is 35k away. So we're going to head towards this nav point. Pitch dark out there still. The planets do actually rotate, so eventually sunlight would, or we would see a sunrise and it would lighten up the situation, but that could take a while, so make sure we don't crash into the mountains. $26k. The thing about planetary contracts is you can't go too fast, you got to keep your ship below 3,000, so it takes a bit longer to do them. $17k. check out our... got plenty of metal. Two missiles. We've almost got 2 million credits, so this contract is going to put us pretty close to 2 million credits. Okay, like, we're getting close now, so let's reduce our speed down to 867. Sounds good. And see if we can pick up the pod. Here we go. Picking up the pod now. So this is the item we have to collect. So to do that, we're going to fly in close to it and activate our tractor beam
Warning, low altitude.
to pull it into the ship. Range. Okay, get us right on target for this. We're going to slow down. Oops, too much. Get us down to about 700. We're going to activate our tractor beam.
Warning, low altitude.
Hard to pick things up on the planet,
Low altitude.
so we're gonna have to.
Warning, low altitude.
I think this might be the best view to do it. And we're gonna stop the ship.
Warning, low altitude.
And we just have to make sure we get our beam onto. Oh, I think we got it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's head back to the station. So we're going to set our waypoint onto the station so we can find it easy.
Warning, low altitude.
And get some altitude. And increase our speed to the maximum we can fly safely at. $37K, so we're going to get 71,000 you may as well say for this contract. But one thing you have to bear in mind is the amount of fuel you're using as well. So 1233, I think from experience doing it a few times, I think you use about 60 fuel on these kind of missions, so it'll eat into it, but we should be okay. 70,000, we should come out with over 60,000 anyway. So it's worth doing, but it's definitely one of the slower missions. These planet missions tend to be a bit slower than the space station missions. Okay. And the trip back seems to be going a little bit quicker, and that strangely is true in real life too. I think it's some kind of weird phenomenon. 16K. Let's get some more altitude here. You can see the sun here on the nav chart and the planet, and we're actually on this side of the planet, so that's why we're all in darkness. It would take a while for brightness to come around. Okay, let's reduce our speed and dock. Nice one. So that's 70,000, 71,000 credits. Oh, and we've just gone over the 2 million mark, which is really nice. Let's look at refueling our ship. We have, it's cost 54 per unit. The latest patch actually seems to have leveled the fuel costs out at around 50 at most stations. And before that, some of the stations was costing over 100, and I kind of liked that because it meant you kind of had to shop around for good fuel prices. But I think some people were exploiting it in cargo runs, so I don't know. But yeah, so 54 is not too bad. So let's fill up our fuel. 1499. We've got 3 fuel tanks of this, so we can go a good distance before we have to refuel. What have we got here? You've been invited to a timed race. Okay, let's give the race a go. I'm not very good at these, but we'll see if we can. Let's see how we get on. Basically, the race, you get a series of waypoints, like through a tunnel, and you have to get through them in a certain time limit, I think. But it requires good flight skills. And my flight skills are not the best. So we gotta head up into space and break through the gravitational pull of the planet. Once we do that, then we can jump to our waypoint. What our cargo actually got some silver and diamonds, not much, but
Avionics switch to space mode.
okay, in space mode, so it should be safe to jump now, I think. You can see here, this is the gravitational pull. So if you cut your speed, you would basically get pulled back down. But okay, let's just try jumping. Okay, so here's our race. I'm gonna bring us down to get us lined up first of all. Okay, here we go. Gotta pick up speed. For this, you have 130 seconds to get through 100 rings or thereabouts. Oh my gosh, this tight turn is gonna screw me up. This tight turn is gonna screw me up. This is why I hate these races. I'm just useless at making turns. And you lose so much time trying to get back on course. So I think these missions might be more suited to more of a kind of a speedy, maneuverable dogfighter kind of ship. This thing might be a bit not really kitted out for that. Let's see how close we get anyway. For God's sakes. Useless. 70 seconds and nowhere near complete, so this is not gonna happen. Use your afterburn, try and get your momentum going in the right direction again. I think for this you're better off staying in IDS 3 or even 2. Ooh, we're gonna overshoot it again. We're gonna bloody overshoot it again. Yep. Man, this is a complete and total failure. This is why I avoid the races, because I use up so much fuel and waste so much time. Just cannot get anywhere with them. 20 seconds. I think I got 20 rings. This is just terrible. This thing just maneuvers like a dog. Or something, not a dog, a frickin' a bus, I guess. It's absolutely atrocious.
Contract
Yep, that was hopeless. Okay, let's get out of here. back to the station. And you can jump straight back to the station if you level your craft. And if you set your bearing to one of these blue arrows on your compass at the top, just line everything up and then jump. You should get very close to the hangar.
Mercenary spacecraft, you are clear to dock your gate 3.
Okay, let's get rid of the silver and diamonds. Cut our engines because we're wasting fuel. 1382 fuel, so burnt up 100 fuel. Let's we burnt up 100 fuel in that one mission or both missions, I'm not sure. So let's refuel anyway. And see what contracts we have going on. We could do that one. It's only 14,000. Recover an item. Inbound meteors. This is good. Let's do this one. 166,000. Yep, that sounds good.
Docking track being disengaged.
Okay, so in this contract, we're going to destroy some inbound meteors heading towards the planet's surface, and you have to destroy them all before they hit the surface, or it's your mission fails. So let's get there. Let's jump. I'm going to put full power to the weapons. I'm going to switch to particle cannon. You gotta watch your speed. I'm going to put it on IDS 5 for this because we're going to be approaching the planet and we don't want to be coming in too quickly. It's targets. Don't fly too quickly because you'll overshoot and make life difficult. One down. Got 8 total. Okay, we're entering the gravity field now, so this is when you gotta watch your speed approaching the planet. We're doing pretty good though. Don't fly into the asteroid. Five down. We're going to activate low light mode. It's really hard to see that on the surface. Okay. Oh my gosh. Taking hits big time.
Avionics switched to planetary mode.
Last one. Looking good. Oops, what the heck? For the missile accident.
Contract objectives accomplished.
Done and dusted. 166,000 credits. Right, so let's head back up again. Back to the station. Okay, so
Avionics switched to space mode.
alright, once you hit space mode, I'm not sure if you can jump safely at that point. Over here you've got your altitude. Normally I wait for that to disappear. No, I think it's okay to jump actually. That probably corresponds to gravity, so when that reaches 0 altitude it'll go, it'll be completely out of the planet's gravitational pull, but it should be okay to jump. So let's line up at the station. Let's actually set our waypoint on the station to save some time. Level our ship. Who's this guy? Transport. Let's see if we can do a trade request with this guy. You gotta get it within 1000 range. Level our craft and head towards the station. Gotta get our compass lined up with those blue arrows and jump.
Mercenary spacecraft, you are clear to dock through gate 3.
Okay, so that's good. So once you get back to the station, should auto save. Yep. And we are over 2 million credits. Orbital scan of a section of terrain. That's easy. It's kind of like the race. You just fly through these rings, but it's a straight course, so there's no turns, which makes it easy. Parts of terrifying unit has failed. 50 units of oxygen is needed. Nah, I've got to collect on that. Our mercenary deployed to replace a sensor station. Yep, let's go do that. 29,000. You've got metal. You need metal to you need metal and a constructor.
You are cleared to depart through gate 3.
You need metal and a deploy constructor equipped to build things like mining drones and sensors and stuff like that. So for this one we're going to be building a sensor. So I'm going to jump to the waypoint. Slow down. I don't know how close you have to be, but I'm going to get it down to as close to 0 as I can. Okay, that should be close enough. So to deploy your sensor, you got to go into your build menu, which is F2. You can get to it up here as well. And you select which item you want to deploy. So this is the sensor station.
Contract objectives accomplished.
So there you go. 29,700 for completing that contract. And what that does is, if you look at your map as well, you can see now this green circle. That's the radius around the sensor, and all these. It's picking up everything. These green dots are ships, and this purple dot is actually a no ID object. So let's go over there and check that out. I'm going to set a waypoint there, and we're going to see what that is. Here's our sensor station. Okay, we're not picking anything up on the radar. Where are we? No, we're not. Oh wait, we are now. So you can see down here this purple blip has just showed up, and we get that there. We should be able to target that now because it's shown up on the radar. No, we can't. But we're going to head towards it. We'll change our radar mode to top down. You can see there the purple blip here. Can I select that? No. Okay. What's our speed? We can reduce our range to get a more our eyes peeled for this. Okay, stop. Hang on, I'm going by it. This is interesting because the blip is there somewhere, but I don't see anything. Radar range, top down, so over this way a little bit. Oh. Where is this thing? Don't know, there's a purple dot there with no ID on it, but I can't seem to target it. Ah, I see something. What is this? But I can't target it. It's very strange. Do not know what that is, but let's try our tractor beam on it and see what happens. Something on here. Oops. Food. You can add this to our map log and put down food pod. So we need to find food in the future and come back here. I don't know if there's much in it, but we can delete this if we take it out here. That was an interesting find. It's collecting it very slowly though. Well, I think I'll leave the stream video here now, and thank you for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.